So yeah, then I just scraped it off with a cheese grater.
I forgot about the inappropriate non sequitur.
Wait, how is that inappropriate? You're just being dirty.
Okay, possibly inappropriate. Subtly inappropriate.
Well,
yeah, but
on that note, hello and welcome to another taking a look at here on putting mayo into your sink. Hey.
Sometimes you don't know what you're saying.
So
that's why I laughed.
We have no idea where Dan is. We do know where. I'm starting all the people. We do know where Andy is. He is on his way to get. Well, he's probably heading back now from getting a passport. So that's something. But with me, I have Director Blast.
Hello.
And we have Smelly for once.
Yeah, I know. I started this thing, yet I barely show up.
Well, that is that is a management style. Like you create something, you give people jobs, and then you remove.
Then you fuck off somewhere else.
Yeah. You start the company, and then yes, this turned into to weird economy, corporate business stuff. So,
welcome to business class, where you'll get your MBA from a bunch of idiots.
So, normal MBA.
Yeah. Oh shit! So, stop spraying us, right? Because exposing the global chemtrail / geoengineering programs.
Which doesn't, and stop spraying us doesn't sound dirty at all.
Oh god.
Right? Semen. And I'm talking about boats, people.
Why would you fill a boat with semen? That's just gross.
I don't know.
People have to use them, you know.
Ask the U.S. military.
Why are you gonna get enough semen to fill a boat?
All right, so let's talk about the logistics of filling a boat with cum now.
No, I was talking about semen, not cum. What are you, disgusting?
Yeah, a little bit. Oh, shit.
This has gone bad already.
Yeah, it went from bad to worse.
So, this lovely site with its lovely high-res picture. It's not just the stream that's being weird, that's lowering quality. This really is that bad.
Yeah, it doesn't look that great. Okay, and also I can't get my internet to work, so I'll be doing this on my phone.
Wait, if you can't get your internet to work, how are you gonna be talking?
Oh no. Okay, so all right, I was gonna do like a mobile hotspot thing, but I can't get my computer to recognize it because having only put a new operating system on here just a couple of days ago, I haven't updated all the drivers yet, so it's probably gonna act a little bit wonky till I do that. So here we are.
Well, okay. So this is, as Smelly correctly said, this is about a site that claims to expose the global chemtrail and geoengineering program. Basically, it's people who are afraid of clouds.
And that's got to be a bitch.
I mean, nephrophobia is a real thing.
Yeah, it is. I
have no idea why I know the word for phobia for clouds.
Oh, it's okay. I know the phobia for the fear of otters. The fear of otters is called lutrophobia. It's not anything I ever set out to learn, but I know it somehow.
Well, so let's see. Let's start with the about page. Let's hear what this guy is because this is made by one person that's running this site.
Oh my God! YouTube, look up what? What is that? Oh.
Okay, well, the lady with the sign told. I think it's a lady. Told you YouTube. So everybody look up.
Why is there someone that's asking us to end their website?
Look. What do you see? I see my lamp and my ceiling.
I see. I see a. I don't see anything.
I see impending doom.
That's a weird thing to have above you.
I see what the heck they're spraying on us. So fucking stupid.
Stop spraying us.
I like how they some great quotes from some intelligent man, but it's from YouTube.
Bring back our blue sky. I hate to break it to you, but like clouds have existed before airplanes. Like the sky wasn't always blue. So let's see.
Well, it's also hilarious that the sky above them is actually pretty blue. Like it's a very nice day outside.
I also find it funny that despite the fact that they think they're dangerous, the chemtrails, they don't seem to have a problem with standing underneath it to take a photo.
Yeah, I love that. That's good. Well, you know,
Like,
there's not a little bit of irony.
Some sort of like a mask or something, if they believe these chemicals are dangerous.
Well,
I mean, you would assume they would go about their day with some sort of suit or whatever.
Yeah, you would think so, but no, apparently not.
Alrighty, who wants to read
Maybe they just
first?
wanted to have a nice day out with a bunch of friends, and they just needed an excuse.
Well, that is pretty much why we made this. So. Well, I'll start reading. I'll start reading. We are a group of environmentalists protesting the global chemtrail program. It's known in government, military, and academic circles as geoengineering, solar radiation management, and stratospheric sulfate injection.
I'm just picturing giant needles trying to inject the earth with like sulfate.
But because it's a covert, it's super covert. It's super covert. It's so covert that you know about it. Random people on the internet. Black budget program is still officially denied, despite mountains of evidence and hundreds of patents. Look,
wait, so there's some government guy that just came out and said, "Okay, it's official. We deny this thing." Like.
So yeah, they have a list of patents, and trust me, like they're either to do with cloud seeding, where you make it where you use silver iodine to make clouds make it rain, basically, or they're to do with something that has nothing to do with it, or they've just found
just like well, that's like the GMO, the GMO camp. Like I think who was it? I think it was Miles Power. It was either Miles Power or someone similar to him that did the GMO video where he lists like all the patents that they like to tout around and spread around as the information that proves their idea, but really like only 2 of them actually had anything to do with GMOs at all.
Mm-hmm.
But
just look up and you will see it in action. No, I will see my ceiling. I've already told you that.
Is there a place where they explain why people would do that? Because, I mean, if
they
decide to destroy the atmosphere, that
I guess what I know, it's either to like I think there's basically 3 reasons usually stated, and there's some overlap in what they believe. One is the obvious and sort of sensible idea to use it to manage global warming. Like that's why I've highlighted solar radiation management. So if you spray something and make clouds, you will reflect.
But if it was the case, why would they hide it?
Yeah, and why would you be against that?
Yeah.
That's a bit weird. The other ones too I know of, which seems to be the ones that pop up, are the more retarded ones. One is that they're trying to make us sterile or kill people, or like population management, or it's to mind control us.
Well, okay, so
and those things are not necessarily mutually exclusive for them.
Well, the problem I take with the one argument that they have that I take the most issue with is the population control one, because if that's its purpose, it's doing a fucking awful job. Like it's one of those things that you think that they would have taken out of
it's
practice
doing a
already.
really good job, and it's just not enough. Maybe we're meant to have like 40 children each.
Or it works in reverse, where instead of being population control wherein people are eradicated, it's just trying to amp up the population. They just have it ass backwards.
When full of it's full of Viagra and some compounds
Spanish fly.
It's and some compounds that will negate birth control pills.
Is it gay bomb birth controls?
Well, no. If it's gay bomb, that's gonna be the opposite.
Some sort of spray homeopathic birth control?
Oh wait.
No, wait, hold on.
Did y'all watch
homeopathic birth control? Wasn't that
that
diluted
exists.
semen?
Oh my god.
And I mean,
that's amazing.
Semen makes you pregnant. So presumably, if you want to not get pregnant using homeopathy, you have to dilute it.
It 100% falls. Hey, it makes sense from a homeopathic perspective.
Yeah.
Oh my god, does that mean that you should also like... okay, I'm not even going to say it because I don't want to think about it. Let's just move on. Say it? You want me to say it?
Yeah.
Okay, does that mean that we should also dilute a woman's fertile egg and take that too? Because, I mean, it's not just the semen. I mean, if you squirt semen on a woman, she ain't going to get pregnant.
Well, it depends on the way you squirt it.
Okay, name the amount of women who got pregnant from swallowing. Give me one. Name one. Just one, and I'll shut the fuck up.
Depends on what end you swallow and what you do afterwards.
Okay. With your mouth. And the pedantic pile-up just continues.
Pedantic pile-up. That's a podcast name.
Oh my god. We're going to start another podcast on top of a podcast.
one that's where we don't even bother to pretend to actually be doing the side, where it's just us being pedantic.
I want to put shoes on. Sir, I believe you want to put shoes onto your feet. Well, actually, he wants to... I don't even know where I would go from there.
Neither do we. Someone want to read and get us out of this pedantic loop. The new programming term. It's not a for loop that continues to loop infinitely. It's a pedantic loop.
It's a pedantic. Okay. Okay, sorry, I thought that said became. It's become an everyday occurrence to see long trails laid down.
That's not how that works, but fair enough.
No, it's not. But again, that would be a pedantic thing.
Very big lag when you're looking at the sky, maybe.
Hey, maybe they think that the sky is a giant table. By aircraft stretching across the sky. Wait, what?
I don't know.
Hey, maybe there is a firmament. Who knows? Which spread out, merge, and create a milky, overcast haze. What?
Yes, the contrails. Their condensation.
Well, but here's the thing: the way that that's worded kind of makes it seem like one contrail will cover the entire sky, and that's not really how. That's not at all how it works.
Yeah, I mean,
or how it happens.
depending on the atmospheric conditions, it can spread out and grow a bit, but it's not like one of them is like suddenly the plane flies over and suddenly it's the whole sky is just covered in cloud.
Yeah, they make it sound like from horizon to horizon, it's nothing but milky clouds.
Like, do they explain a way that you could have no contrail? Because I mean, you kind of have them. You can't really not have them.
unless you insist on only flying in weather where they will evaporate very quickly,
or during a rainstorm.
Well,
where they would dissipate.
That's gonna be very high clouds, because
altitude,
usually you would have, in that case, you would have to fly below the rain clouds.
Yeah, that's a good point. But even so, I'm just trying to help them. Really, that wasn't for us. That was for them. I'm trying to help them explain it.
I don't think they need your help to be stupid.
But really, do they though? Because I mean, yes, to be stupid. Okay, cool. But you know, like Necroblast just said, like, how do they explain conditions at which you wouldn't have a contrail? Like they
don't.
Yeah, that's mostly due to them.
The whole thing is that contrails. Like
are chemtrails.
What they think is contrails are the ones that disappear quickly, and the one that keeps on being in the air. Those aren't contrails; they're chemtrails, which make a whole lot of sense. You would think it would be the other way around, because
if
you want to spread chemicals on people, you can't, like, having them stay up in the air. Is not what you want. You want them to fall down.
Yeah, you want them to dissipate. You want them to actually do what you're claiming that they're going to do. But I guess the root of my question to them would be, in what conditions? Well, I guess never mind. I just answered it in my head by thinking they think it's chemicals. Never mind. Continue.
Chemicals.
Yeah,
I don't
they're
need
precious.
food with chemicals.
Sunlight reaching Earth has fallen 22%. Has it?
Citation needed?
Yeah, I'd like to know where they got that figure from.
It hasn't.
It hasn't.
Sunlight as always.
That's the obvious thing, but I want to know where they got that number from.
That's how the sun works.
Was the number pulled out of their ass? Or did they actually find that figure somewhere? And I want to know where they got the number from. How they?
What
are they doing to get this number? Yeah. While rain, snow, soil, and bark tests from all over the planet show alarmingly high levels of aluminum, barium, and strontium, I'd like to see those studies. The very metals listed in the geoengineering patents. Yeah, but I mean, salt is used in food and a bunch of other shit.
I'm more confused by the fact that they say alarmingly high levels of aluminum, and all those. Have you actually gone out and do you have some way to test the older, like what the levels were before you think they started? Because if the levels haven't actually increased, then you don't have a case.
There's the same people who think that the tiny little amount of aluminum you got in like vaccines are what cause autism and shit like that.
Yeah.
High level.
Well, yeah. Well, they blame.
Aluminum is like surprisingly non-toxic. You actually need to have a lot of aluminum for it to start having an effect on you.
Yeah, it makes me remember of these kind of hipster people who would tell me, no, you can't use deodorant that has aluminum in it. It's really bad. You should use these natural stones.
Oh, did you Did you hear about there was the idea at one point that aluminum-containing deodorants would give you breast cancer?
Yeah, I remember hearing that.
Which is just like full-on retarded because no, if it's gonna give you any cancer, it's gonna give you cancer in your armpit. You don't.
Yeah, where you apply the shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't get foot cancer from smoking. Like,
I mean, there's a link between the axillary region and the breast, but that's because the lymphatic system is draining from the breast lymph
that's
nodes.
true. But like by that logic, like you could basically get cancer anywhere. Because
you could draw a line from the lungs to the testicles, but smoking cigarettes won't give you crotch cancer. Like.
Sorry.
I said you could make a direct line in some way, be it through veins or any other way, from the balls to the lungs, but you don't get testicular cancer from smoking cigarettes.
You're laughing a lot, but actually you get a lot of cancers anywhere in your body from smoking.
It's
okay. I was trying to. It was just the first thing I thought of. It was a good corollary. Yeah.
In the bladder.
Well, but here's the thing.
Why?
But here's the thing.
You kind of.
Because it's the carcinogens get concentrated there, of course. Yeah.
Yeah. But I'm just saying, testicular cancer would not be the first thing that you got.
No.
Which is kind of what they're saying.
Yeah. Okay, so.
A good example of this one.
This keeps devolving
blah,
into a pedantic, nitpicks, but it's fine. I understand why. We have a medical professional.
Dan isn't here, so we have to be pedantic.
Well, no. Here's the thing, though. We have somebody who actually practices medicine here, so I can understand.
A stupid joke. God damn it!
I just wanted to finish my original thought.
Oh, sorry.
No, yeah, like I can understand how we would be pedantic about shit like that, though. So I'm not even really bothered by it. I love you, Nerectoblast. That's my point.
Aww. Okay, so a good
Not
example
as much as that.
one owned by Defense Contractor Britain. This is all public knowledge. These are highly toxic metals, and we have all been breathing them in since the program ramped up into high gear in the late 90s. Alzheimer's, asthma, ADHD, allergies, heart attack, stroke, and respiratory disease have all skyrocketed since then. Our soils have been heavily contaminated with aluminum, lowering crop yields and killing bees. Birds and insects are dying too. Conveniently, aluminum-resistant gene, and the EPA stopped testing for airborne aluminum in 2002.
Okay, let's go over those conditions. Alzheimer's has increased because people are getting older.
Yeah, and people are actually getting it diagnosed and not just thinking,
yes,
the guy is being a bit weird, but that's because he's old.
Yes. Asthma is actually increasing, and so are allergies, and we're not entirely sure why. It might have to do with the hygiene hypothesis, although that's still a hypothesis and not entirely proven.
Well, I wanna pose a question really quick because I just wondering. Okay, so allergies is a really broad spectrum. It's kind of like just mentioning, autism. Like it's not really one set thing. Like there are so many different types of allergies. I'm just wondering if there is a correlation between aluminum, strontium, and what was the other one? Barium in the atmosphere causing higher rates of allergies. What specific allergies is being affected the most? And furthermore, what allergies are affected by those three things? Anyway?
Yeah, it is a very, very broad statement. I mean, the only way I could see it is if... Now, that doesn't even make sense. Well, the only way I can think of is the fact that you could use aluminum to get an immune to heighten immune reactions, which I mean there is. I guess you could maybe make an argument that if you could use aluminum to raise the.
Yeah, if you took aluminum and some allergen and like injected
Yeah,
under the skin, maybe you could try
yeah,
to,
but I mean that's
Okay.
very speculative, and that's obviously not being done. So no.
but that would be
It
kind of difficult.
Yeah, but outside of specific parameters that would be needed to be followed, would be needed and followed. Outside of that, I really don't see how that would affect like allergies as a whole.
Okay, ADHD. It's skyrocketing because people are getting recognized. They're getting diagnosed more. They're not
Yeah,
just
it's
no
the
longer
autism.
just
Yeah, and
not
also
the misbehaving weirdo in the back of the class.
overdiagnosed.
Yeah, but that aside, I think it kind of that sort of falls under.
Like a lot of hypertension
Hey.
kids are just called hyperactive.
Yeah,
I hate from what
it
I've
does
been
happen. It's not as rampant, but
from what I've read, there isn't actually that much overdiagnosis in ADHD. It does seem that it is actually that high.
Well, that's just what I got from neurology, anyways.
Okay, fair enough.
well, but those things aside,
There's an obvious reason why it would be increasing.
yeah, but I think that also
what you recognize as one disease, then of course the number of people diagnosed gets up.
And the better you get at diagnosing, you're more aware you become of something, and the more you look for it, the more you're gonna find.
For the longest time, we just locked people away into asylums of all broad kinds.
Okay,
people, hear me out. Hear me out. No. But there's a strong correlation. This actually has purpose. We would lock people away that had mental disorders, and it wasn't until we actually started to acknowledge these things and try to figure out why they were caused, how you could circumvent the I guess you could say outcomes of what would eventually happen. Of course, the ability to diagnose and even spot these inequities becomes stronger and stronger with the more data that you get. It's the autism. It's the autism diagnosis crap all over again. They're just applying it to a new thing.
Well,
it's just because people are able to diagnose it better and able to understand it a little more and be able to see that maybe this quirk or that quirk adds up to a disorder in some way. Now it's going to diagnoses are going to skyrocket because now we know what it is. So it only makes sense.
And who throughout their childhood were treated like shit because they couldn't look at people in the eyes, and it was seen really poorly by people, or they would have breakdowns and no one understood why.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly.
They would have. They still have high rates. There's still high rates among people with autism and especially ADHD in incarceration, because if you lack impulse control, it's misunderstood and already pushed out of society because you're rejected by people, by those around you. You're gonna end up committing crimes.
Yeah. And just like recently, we stopped calling PTSD shell shock because we started to understand it. We gave it a real name and acknowledged it as something that actually exists.
Yeah.
But again, this is going to happen time and time again. As a new thing pops on the scene that is affecting more and more people, there's going to be 1,000 things in food and existing prescriptions that cause it with little to no evidence. I mean, it's not like this is ever going to end.
How they went out of their way and they linked it with Monsanto because
there's
only one GMO company and it's evil.
Yeah, and Monsanto is definitely the biggest agricultural company on the planet. It's not like they're one third bigger. It's not like the one that's currently trying to buy Monsanto is bigger than it.
Well, it's gotten to the point where I can't even take any of their arguments seriously. And every time someone tries to paint any company as the bad guy, I start to think of that fake commercial in Rick and Morty for Simple Ricks. Where they're basically brainwashing all the Ricks with, Rick's feelings and emotions, and it's like, fuck, that's exactly what this shit is. It's like,
well, to be fair, you have to have a really high IQ to understand Rick and Morty.
Oh, yeah.
I knew that was coming.
Me too. I knew it was coming the second I said Rick and Morty. Yes. So I just let it happen.
Heart disease and strokes are increasing because we have an obesity epidemic. Also, we're getting older again, and respiratory disease. I'm not even sure that's increasing. Is it?
What? Which one?
Respiratory disease.
Respiratory.
Well, COPD.
Well, I thought because the overall amount of pollution and the overall amount of people who smoke is going down.
Yeah, but the people who smoked for 20 years.
Oh yeah, okay, they're gonna start getting it. Yeah, so there's a lag.
For a long time and who are now getting into disease.
Yeah, but there's there's all completely irrational explanations for why those are increasing,
but it's a lot easier to assign a boogeyman than it is to actually look into it.
Not only that, but it's also easy to assign one cause to a lot of things rather than having to look at each of them having multiple causes and the world actually being complex. Them an
explanation, they would go back to another conspiracy.
It's a cycle that loops in on itself.
Strokes are going up because of people getting obese and atherosclerosis, hypertension, all that. They will tell you that it's because in the food something Monsanto something.
Yeah,
although I'm not sure. I really want to see if Monsanto actually has patented an aluminum resistance gene, because I honestly have no idea why the fuck they would do that. It's not like fields are sprayed with aluminum.
Wait. I'm just typing aluminum resistant seeds Monsanto.
But I'm not even sure what that would mean. Because aluminum, when you get it in high enough doses, affect multiple different processes. You can't make one gene to make resistance against aluminum or aluminium if you want to be pedantic. And we're apparently reminding Gio that he's too fat. You're welcome, Gio.
Okay, so here's the thing. All right, so I think I might know why they're trying to link aluminum, or how they would link aluminum to Monsanto. And it's aluminum phosphide. It's used in pesticides and shit. So, I mean, is it ridiculous that they could tie it back? No. Does it make sense for them to? No. So, I mean, it's not... Fuck, I'm helping them... I'm helping the correlation machine. But really, all I'm trying to do is, demonstrate how easy it is for people to make these connections.
Director just posted something in our Skype chat. Apparently, it is an actual thing. I'm wondering what, but it's not Monsanto. It's from Cornell, and it's not resistance. It's tolerance. That's a very big difference.
Yeah.
The research to be published in this September issue of Nature Genetics. Well done, guys. Provides insight into how specialized proteins in the root tip of some cultivars of sorghum, which is a grain cultivar, I think it's wheat, and such related species as wheat and maize. I'm not sure. I can't remember if sorghum is its own thing or if it's a cultivar of sorghum. Well, no, it can't be because it says some cultivars of sorghum. Sorry. Can boost aluminum tolerance. Okay, so it's the intake. That actually makes sense. But you will notice here that in this article, actually, I'm gonna post it. It's not that they're not doing it because they're being sprayed, but anything they're doing it because you end up with more aluminum from clay minerals, and it's having problems in It's mostly in developing countries that it's a problem.
You know, the places where there's a lot of planes going full on chemtrails over their heads.
Yes, we all know that the poorest part of the world, the poorest part of the world is the one with the most air traffic.
Oh god. Okay, let's continue.
All right, man. That's cool. I wouldn't have thought. I mean, it makes sense that it's the gene that has to do with the absorption from the root tips, but not like. But it's not a resistance gene; it's the tolerance gene. There's a big fucking difference, and they're too stupid to understand the difference.
Oh, you're being mean.
No, I'm not. I'm being
no,
truthful.
he's not. He's being truthful. Yeah, he's just telling it like it is.
Sometimes the truth hurts, and then
half of them are kids.
Those kids aren't there by their own volition.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure mommy and daddy drug them there.
Yeah,
they're gonna grow
did
up.
Mommy bring us to this road to hold up signs? What a bitch!
I mean, imagine give them 15 years when they've started thinking for themselves and have stopped believing this stupid shit. These pictures are still gonna be on the internet.
Yeah, that kid. You know that kid. The only thing he's thinking about right now is going home, grabbing some Mountain Dew, a little bit of Doritos, and playing some Minecraft. I mean, and that little girl, I don't know what she's thinking.
Actually. Can we do that instead of reading?
Oh my god!
Yo, that.
I mean, we could
Ooh. Who wants to read that nonsense?
That sounds
I like that it says as the pattern explains, but you haven't linked to anything.
Yeah. I'll read. Fuck it. As the patents explain. Oh, I think it's from their list of patents. I think that they're hoping that you'll refer back to that.
Yeah, probably.
One purpose of geoengineering is weather control. Huh? Say what? By spraying massive amounts of nanoparticulate aluminum into weather fronts approaching the California coast. What? Geoengineers have stopped nearly every storm from making landfall over our state. What?
Yeah, no, there are there's still storms. You can't stop storms. What it's actually being used for, and it's I don't think it's aluminum. It's silver iodide.
Picturing some Captain Planet shit right there.
Yeah, that's all I could think about.
Consequently, 2013 was the driest year since. Well, yeah, you know why it's the driest year? Because fucking global warming, you moron. And yet you're against solar radiation management.
So 2013 was the driest year since 1921. Consequently, sorry, I forgot to say that part. Which includes the Dust Bowl year of the 1930s. Yeah, but the Dust Bowl was in Texas and Oklahoma.
Wasn't it in California too?
Was it in California? See,
I have no idea. I'm not. My American history is. My knowledge in American history is pretty vague.
My knowledge of American history is actually pretty good. I just don't know really anything about the Dust Bowl.
Okay,
I mean, it was during the Depression, and I don't really know much about the Depression era in America.
You do have the advantage of actually living there.
Yeah, that's true. But to be fair and honest, my knowledge of Depression era United States history not too strong, at all.
Well, I need more beer because this one's empty and this is stupid, and I need alcohol to protect my brain.
Hello.
And yes, that is how alcohol works. Don't question that.
I think Hoover was the president during the 30s. One of them. See, I couldn't even tell you who was president. No fucking clue.
I said hello.
Dan, sorry, I was eventually gonna be like Dan.
Well, better late than never.
Yeah,
Hey.
well, I mean, I was doing the unthinkable, which is socializing. Game event.
Oh my God.
What?
I know, right?
Date. I think Dan has fry and I don't know how to say the word. I don't know what those things are.
You shouldn't say that word.
Have what?
Just
Fry ends.
Hello.
Friends.
oh, okay. Let's continue.
Oh, I think Dan should read this
Yes.
since he has zero context for what's going on.
This is gonna be beautiful. Okay.
Wait, is the guy in the video going on with a Hitler sign?
No.
He kind of looks like.
Oh my
Gavin
god!
McInnes
I'm pretty sure
with a
he's also
quick-
gonna do the OK sign.
If you look quickly, it kind of looks like Gavin McInnes.
Yeah, it kind of does.
which is good.
I
don't
love the title of it. The Oregon Chemtrail.
Summit.
Oregon.
Oh,
Okay, that's actually kinda
because of
good.
the Oregon Trail.
That's actually kind of good. I have to admit that.
Yeah,
That's
that's
one of
clever.
those. That's better than the joke I made with my dad.
I'm not entirely sure that they intended that. I think that's a joke we spotted that they didn't intend.
Oh shit! That guy in the video is the dude who runs this website.
Yes.
Okay, I was just making sure everybody else noticed that as well.
Okay. We have no outside funding. We each pay our own signs, DVDs, flyers, and whatnot, unlike the supposedly green organizations such as 350.org. Fuck Greenpeace.
Yes.
Yeah, seriously, fuck them.
Greenpeace. Friends of the Earth.
Eco-terrorists.
Friends of the Earth can fuck up too if they're the one I'm thinking about.
Sierra Club and Audubon Society.
Audubon. No idea why I started that.
Who all refuse to admit that geoengineering is even happening. Because
This
obviously
is so stupid you can't even get Greenpeace to
geoengineering is
admit
obviously bad. It's no coincidence that the foundations that fund them, including Carnegie, Ford and Gates, openly fund geoengineering research.
I'm gonna hazard a guess and say that Greenpeace is probably not funded by Ford.
I think what they try to do here is make something sound like Marlboro or Peter Stuyvesant funding cancer research. I think this is kind of what they tried to do, you know.
Well,
it ended up being just, fucking some
a clusterfuck.
Okay, maybe I'm a dum-dum, but why would Ford have to win from that? Because, I mean, with the Marlboro cancer research, it makes sense. But Ford?
Yeah, fair enough. Even that would actually...
Ford is, well...
Yeah, I can see that. I think my analogy is not that great.
No, but I'm guessing Ford, that the idea might be that Ford, because it's a motor company, that it's something to do with like hiding the consequences of global warming or some shit. That's honestly the best I've come up with. But yeah, it's a bit weird.
Also, now with the steel, Carnegie.
What is Carnegie? I've heard the name, but what?
So Carnegie is steel. Like right? Isn't it steel? I'm pretty sure it's steel.
I have no fucking idea. Wait, I have an idea.
Because it has to do with like the early industrial era of the United States. I think Andrew Carnegie. No, put Andrew Carnegie.
This guy?
Yeah, him.
Steel industry, yes.
Yeah, the steel industry. Okay, so like there's a foundation, the Carnegie Foundation. It's still run by the family that still lives, I'm sure, or their estate in some manner.
I like the
Gates is
part.
Bill Gates. Yeah, of course, that's the Gates Foundation. Bill Gates of Microsoft fame.
But why would he? What does he win?
Oh, yeah. Climate scientist. Oh, so in other words, this has to do with trying to not kill the planet?
Yeah, but look who posted the fucking article. So, I mean, is it that? It can't be that shocking.
I mean, it's the Guardian.
From the fucking Guardian. You don't know what the Guardian is?
I do know what the
Guardian is. There's a lot of
is.
Shit like this.
Yes, they do. They're not exactly the greatest on science, but I'm pretty sure. Like, okay, the basic part of it is probably correct, and I think I have heard this other places. But it's basically like, oh yeah, we want to prevent.
But I just look. I want to know what organizations listed before are funded in any way by Ford, Carnegie, or the Gates Foundation.
Well, we don't know.
I mean, is there a way to look it up? I mean, there has to be a way.
But if they're not gonna do it, we're not. And apparently, Carnegie have maybe sponsored something here. I don't fucking know. But I like also notice how it says openly funded geoengineering research. In other words, they're not funding the actual thing. Like, they're not funding the planes flying around. They're funding the research into maybe it could work to combat global warming. That's basically it.
And he put research in quotes, indicating that it's not actually research. Yeah, research. Obvious upward inflection.
You mean the thing they did? Research in quotation marks?
Yeah, that's the irony of it.
Sweet metallic irony.
Sweet aluminum-based irony.
Well, no, it can't be. Then it would be alumini.
Did you mean aluminium?
Aluminium?
I think you meant aluminium.
Yes, I meant aluminium.
Aluminium.
He said it worse than I did. He said aluminium. At least I know it's aluminium. No, nobody gonna help me out there. All right, I'm standing alone, high-fiving myself.
Didn't listen.
You need Smelly. You need to say aluminum in the most American accent you can muster.
What's the proper word?
Aluminum. Aluminum.
Like, can you say aluminum? Is that okay?
Can I say what?
Wrong.
Wait, what?
Can I say what?
Are you supposed to, what's the correct word in English?
That depends on whether or not you're speaking British English or American English.
So
yeah, people in America will say aluminum.
Yeah. Whereas in the UK and in their former colonies that didn't break away in quite the same violent manner as the US.
It's fucking wrong though. It's completely wrong. You don't say
no, it's wrong. I'm not gonna argue with that.
Okay, then it may be wrong, but aluminum.
Actually, the original it was aluminum in all the languages, but then
shut the fuck up.
People wanted to make it sound more scientific, so they called it aluminium.
Shut the fuck up! I don't care about your real facts. Fuck you.
No, I'm fine with that. It sounds better the other way. But look, we're talking about the difference between pedophile and pedophile. I mean, that's literally what it boils down to.
No, not really, because it's spelled differently.
Can we not bring pedophiles into aluminum?
Yeah, I like that. That's your example.
Okay, I don't know.
You could literally say potato, or tomato, tomato. You could literally say that. Nope.
No, but here's the thing. Oh my god! But that is a word people identify immediately. That is a difference between the phonetic pronunciation of the American way of saying it and the English way of saying it.
Okay, that's literally true for the other words too.
Yeah, but oh my god! How did I end up defending myself? How the fuck did this
You
happen?
brought up pedophilia out of nowhere.
Yeah, you
No,
basically.
I didn't. I brought up the word. Jesus Christ, is this turning into a bunch of Anita Sarkeesians in here or some shit?
Let's move on before Smelly Dix's
I'd literally rather eat
He
shit.
already dug his grave. Now he's continuing digging, and he's almost reached China.
Fucking hell.
This site is operated by me. I like that. That's just redundant. It's operated by me, Patrick Roddy. No, I thought it was operated by you, Patrick Roddy.
Okay, guys.
You don't have to say me.
Can I just quickly point out to the comment section?
Yeah.
Jay Wilkins just smells of minor much.
Yeah, it smells like A minor.
That's really good. That's pretty good. That's really
I've made that joke before.
That's a good one.
Yeah. A quality joke. I have to say, old boy.
Old boy, you did a fine job.
Here's the link to my
anyway.
Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter account.
2 minutes.
And it's his actual personal Facebook.
Oh wow, really?
I think so.
Let's go at him as a friend.
Yes, it is. Well, I mean, his phone number is on the side.
Can we not?
There.
Oh, it is?
Not
Oh, shit.
There. Anyone want to call? Or
Let's not. Let's just not.
Hey, just leave him alone.
Don't mention us. We didn't tell you to call him.
Can you not?
Look, we can advocate that you email him. But don't call him. Please leave the man's phone alone.
Please do not email him any viruses.
But guys, let's be honest. Let's be honest. If all of the people watching us send him an email right now, what's he gonna get? What? 3 emails?
Yeah, well.
Let's see. We are currently 9 people watching.
Heyo,
most of them
triple
are
what he
us.
said.
Well,
I actually don't have it open, so I'm not guilty of that this week.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, fair enough.
it would take
Look at you.
I love this. It would take thousands of pages to fully explain the geoengineering chemtrail program, but the following video is a good instruction. I don't think.
How long is the video?
32 minutes.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure you can't explain thousands of pages in 32 minutes.
Well,
What do
he
you
said
think his
he
domain
did
is?
say that it was a good introduction, but I'm pretty certain you couldn't fill thousands of pages with it. Thousands of pages is a lot.
You know what?
I wonder.
Writing in character.
I think there's more validity in people worrying about radio waves and cell phone towers hurting humans than there is in fucking chemtrails.
Well,
There's
One of
more
them is-
substance.
Well, actually, there's more substance in chemtrails since they're made out of matter and not radio waves.
Well, I was gonna say that you actually feel bad for the people that do the radio waves thing because there's probably something, wrong with them psychologically.
As opposed to these people who are afraid of clouds, yeah, they're totally sane.
They're willfully
but Micro,
ignorant,
the
but
thing
it
is-
seems like willful ignorance more than anything.
The thing is, Micro, you could argue that if those clouds actually contain, well, I mean, I was about to say if they contained chemicals. I was literally about to say if they contained
If you're
Please
responding
do.
to the thing I said before, that was a stupid joke. Just so you're aware.
Sorry?
If you're responding to the thing I said before, that was a stupid joke. Just so you're aware. It was a joke on the fact that it said substance.
Substance. Yeah, whatever, but still. I can't give it the fact that I'm a fucking idiot. I was about to call them chemicals, but I mean,
It's chemicals.
as opposed
Hey,
to
how How do you explain all of his hyperlinks being like home, about, resources, and only home is capitalized?
Well, that's because that's the first.
Why?
That's the first in the sentence of his menu.
But this sentence doesn't make sense if it's a sentence.
Home
Home, about,
about-
resources, support my
Well,
works,
home about
podcast,
resources,
contact.
support. Well, it actually makes sense up until podcast. Home about resources, support my work. So the home about resources is support my work. And then it breaks down.
What's a home about?
Yeah, work podcast contact. Sounds like
All right,
something
so
for
what's in support my work? Is it just a Patreon link?
I hope it's no, it's not.
It's a
Oh, it is.
PayPal.
Ah,
yeah,
and
yeah,
Patreon. Whoa,
There we
what
go.
happened? I didn't click on anything. Oh, it's so shit that it's.
Ooh.
I mean
That's
that is a very like apart from it being completely stupid, that is a pretty cool looking
Yeah,
pen.
credits due, I guess. That is a pretty cool.
It would make a
and the
better
picture is actually
airline
in like a
logo.
proper resolution and not like this shit.
It kind of looks like. Oh no, it doesn't. Never mind.
It's a
I'm
bit,
seeing it.
although it is a bit. It would look better if it didn't have the text, but I guess he has to.
Well, if you have stop, if you have the word stop, then the cross out is redundant.
Well, if you
Stop not spraying us.
and if you at least remove the .com, that would help a lot.
How much money is he making for Patreon?
Get people to go to
Yeah, go look at his
actually,
Patreon.
yeah, that is a very, very good question.
How much per month? $15. Enough to keep his domain active.
Yep.
Well,
I mean, he makes more than me, but that's like he makes $5 more than me.
Fair enough. Same.
what's his rewards?
Oh,
You're officially a patron.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
Oh shit! Hey, I brought my paper, Human Health Impact of Proposed
You're
Engineering
officially a
Solutions.
patron. Really? Yes, I hadn't figured that out by clicking the link that says "Become a Patron." What a surprise! What a surprise! And we'll receive one very thankful virtual hug. Wow. Also, you will have access to my patron only feed for blog posts and picture updates along the way. So that's a pretty basic, first like $1 reward. That seems fair enough. The $3 reward. Every month I will have a Patreon live chat with all of you awesome $3 patrons, but not the $3 plus. Oh, my joke didn't work. $3 patron plus all previous rewards. Okay. Again, pretty standard. You will receive access to an unlisted piece of content for your eyes only. Ooh. Plus all previous.
It's his dick.
Yeah.
It's his dick. It's a dick pic.
Then
I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. We're all thinking it.
1, 3, 500.
Yeah. That escalated quickly.
You're an official sponsor of my work. Yeah, fuck all the other guys who gave you money. No, if you don't give 100 or more, you're not official. And I couldn't be more grateful that you have changed my life. So you don't actually get a reward for it. It's like there's no actual reward for giving him.
No, there's not even a guarantee that you'll get the old shit. All right. Trust this guy already. Let me grab my wallet.
All the other ones have actual
tangible rewards to some degree.
It's actually a reward. This is just like, oh wow, you gave me a lot of money.
I'll pat you on the back.
Yeah.
Thanks. Yeah, that's so stupid. It's pretty good though. He's a smart guy.
Well,
I guess. I'd like to know how many of those pins he sold too. There's so many unanswered questions.
You can get a cup too.
Hey, look at that. That's a fancy cup.
Yeah, super fancy cup.
Oh my god, I should make a PurpleDan cup.
Yeah, you should. You should make it black with the purple octopus on it. And not that one.
Dan, you should make. You know what you should make? You know those cups that change with the motive change depending if it's hot or cold.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, you should. What you do is you get up like when it's cold, you have a picture of just the surface of the Earth, and then when it gets hot, like it cuts open, so it's like a cut through, so you actually see the layers.
Mm.
That would be cool.
That's fucking
Shit,
great.
that is fucking cool. That's a good idea.
I'm not sure how doable it is, but if someone out there has the ability to make that, I want one. I will buy that if anyone makes it because I want that. That sounds like that sounds cool.
It actually does, though.
I know. I came up with it, so
Yeah, it was my idea.
so obviously it's cool.
Everything I say is cool. There's no way to figure out how much he gets from PayPal, is there?
If there's two things you need to know about me, it's that I'm very, very cool and awesome, and that I'm very humble. Let's see.
So
we
very,
can't
very
see
cool.
how much he makes on PayPal.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was more of a, I don't think there is, but it would be cool if we could.
Tutorials?
Oh my god, there's
For
a
what?
shit book.
Holy
Well,
shit.
apparently NASA isn't in on the conspiracy.
You could do a
Oh my God.
NASA worldview tutorial. What?
Look at those black game trails, dude.
Wow.
Those big black chemtrails.
I mean, pretty interesting how they managed
Look
to
at
get
them.
like them.
Look at them just thwopping down on Africa. Just thwop.
Looks as though the
Was
Earth
that a-
hasn't been.
I
broken
can't
away.
tell.
Someone just
That was a
destroyed
big
it.
penis joke.
So a dick joke.
It was a dick joke. Yes, it was a dick joke. About how it was dick slapping an entire continent. Well, because it's the biggest continent. At least in my that we could see. That we could see.
Have you heard of the Pacific Ocean and the Pacific Plate?
I'm never gonna win. I'm never gonna win.
I mean,
Just always gonna lose. No matter what continent we could have seen, easy. There's always some
I like
kind of
that it's me.
backlash.
I like that it's me being pedantic about it, not Dan.
Yeah, I know.
I think I missed something. What did I miss?
Well,
Okay, so I made a joke.
Smelly claimed that Africa was the biggest continent.
That we could see.
We can see all of them.
In this picture, most of them are obscured by cloud.
No,
That is a
there's
fair
like
point.
lines where the coastlines are.
I agree with Smelly.
Yes, I win. Finally.
You,
Oh my
Dan.
god, Dan, you're such a shit.
You're
What
supposed,
the fuck?
you're supposed to
Dan, I'll
support
slide you
me.
$5 after the podcast. I bought that win. I'm like Nassim Hair, man. I'm just paying for people to agree with me.
I wonder if I can
Here's
become
$5. You agree with me, right?
a professional agreeer.
Dude, I could be a professional yes man.
Yes, man or yes, ma'am?
Yes man.
Doesn't matter.
Like I just follow somebody around and just tell them that all their ideas are fucking awesome.
So
That's my whole job.
apparently this guy takes like rainwater and sends it up to some company called McCampbell Analytics. I'm assuming it's a company. Yeah, it's a company.
At least to some random lab to do the work. There's nothing
Yeah.
special about it.
Let's see what they test for. That's not important. It's just how much they want. Contains, and that's what it contains. Air. So, in other words, if you just send them a sample or a tube with nothing in it, a test tube with nothing in it.
Wait, is it
to get air tested?
Like what type of sample it is, or?
Well, I like it has to be, because like if otherwise air is gonna be pretty pointless. Like they say.
I'm pretty sure it's just what the sample is, and then there's the time, there's a method of preservation of the thing. Which is...
but they say matrix.
Yeah.
So this is obviously just something to say that, like, what's the substrate? Like, is it just a sample of
what's
that's
what I'm saying. It's the time sample that you get.
Yeah. This is what it. Yeah. Okay. This is the container you have. This is what it is. This is how it was preserved. So I'm not sure how preserving it with those things make sense, but okay. I'm not familiar with that. So this must be analysis requested. So this is just the thing you sent in and not the actual result. Let's see if he has some. Oh, he actually has some results, I think.
Oh, well then let's look at those.
Oh no, I'm betting you it's like fucking traces. Let's see. Yeah, it's fucking micrograms per liter. Micrograms per fucking liter.
Oh my god.
Okay, so a microgram is, what is a microgram? It's 1 millionth of a gram, I think.
Yes.
And so it's fuck, I'm trying to work out the concentration in my head here.
Yeah, don't get me doing math in my head, dude.
It's ridiculously tiny.
Like, yeah, but it's like, it's probably parts per billion, actually. I'm guessing.
Well, I think we should just...
Okay, it's extremely tiny amounts. Like, that is ridiculously small, low concentrations. Like, the unit, and like 14 micrograms per liter. That is like, that's not a lot of aluminium.
That's homeopathic aluminum.
Yeah, seriously, that's like the levels we're talking about here.
Basically, I think if you just lick aluminium, you'll have more aluminium in your tongue.
Yes.
Maybe not really, but I mean, fucking close enough.
Close enough for it to not matter.
But obviously, Joe just said you have to compare this to the results.
Well, yeah.
So I mean,
what do you test for iron? Like, is he also against iron now?
Wait, do we know how much his sample was? Like, do we know how much he sent in?
It should say somewhere.
Because I can't see, or at least I'm not finding it.
Does it matter?
No.
Not really, but it would be nice to know. It's just one of those things that would help, sort of bring it into perspective.
Does it?
Like, it can make sense all day to tell them that, the amounts we're talking about are negligible. But I mean, it would help to pound that point forward if we knew how much was tested. Anyway, moving on.
Yes. Sorry, I was distracted by the chat.
Are they saying anything interesting?
Well, no. Bo has found. I'm not sure why I keep saying his name in English, even though I can just pronounce his name in Danish. Bo has found has found a site that sells the color changing mugs. Where you can make custom. So I'm gonna have a look at that.
Nice.
All right.
Okay. Let's see. He probably has some. Wait, he has a podcast.
Yeah, you didn't see that?
Well, I saw it, but I didn't realize until now.
When was the last one done?
Fucking shit.
April 6th.
Wow. Okay.
So it's like he does it every 4 months. Or every week, depending on how he feels, I guess.
He's dedicated.
And it really varies how fucking long he does it for, like 3 hours, or like 50 minutes, or sometimes 10 minutes.
Yeah, sometimes he just wants to give you a quick update. It's his California state capitol speech, is what that was.
Oh, great.
Yeah. Well, dude, he took
we can see his flyers.
Stop spraying us, dude.
Wow. Okay, that is a shit flyer. That's literally just a piece of paper.
Stop spraying us, bro.
I can imagine just a fucking cunt with a surfboard and a wetsuit giving me shit like this.
Yeah, that's what I thought of too.
Oh god, I have a fucking story to tell.
Okay.
We were on this field trip to a place called Victoria Bay, which is a very upmarket place. Just a bunch of fucking rich people living in a tiny bay, and you have some fucking surfer bums around the area. All they fucking do is surf. But we were just doing a very simple thing. All we had to do was we have to look at this beach environment, draw up a little map, take samples of the rocks, just give it a little report. Something silly, something we did in the day. So
yeah,
obviously the rock, to really get a look at rock, especially if it's in a beach environment. Usually it's obviously the road's smooth and there's shit growing on it. The other rock are weathered, so you can't really get a sense of what rock is. So you look for broken rocks. If you can't find broken rocks, this is why you have a hammer. So you fucking hit the rock until the little piece breaks off. So I take the hammer, hit the fucking rock, break off a piece, and as soon as a piece breaks, I just hear some fucking cunt shouting from the top of the beach, swearing at us, at our little tiny geology group, going fucking ape shit and telling us we are destroying the beaches. We are the reason that beaches turn into deserts. And he kept going on.
Wait. Beaches turn into deserts?
Yeah.
In this guy's mind, apparently.
Yeah.
They're already made of sand.
Shouting at its opposite
That's
voice.
lost on him.
Also, technically, a desert just is a matter of rainfall.
That people taking samples of rocks is how sand is made.
Yeah, and he's going on. He's saying we're fucking it up, and it's like the reason people like us, like the world's being destroyed, global warming. He just fucking exploded, and we just.
I bet that rock was his best friend.
Pat him on the back.
And
education, dude.
this is while I'm trying to hear what this guy's saying. My friend next to me just take his hammer, start hitting the fucking rock. While the guy's shouting, it's just like, fuck you, I'll show you, I will hit this rock. Well, poor rock. I mean, but then again, it's a fucking boulder the size of a car. So, you know, a little chip from a little hammer. We're doing a rock a favor, it's for the weight loss. But also, I'll never forget this fucking guy's face. Like, you know, the typical hippie of the fucking long, dirty hair, surfboard in the fucking hand, just shouting at us in a funny English accent.
The less you know about stuff, the more annoyed that the more people you can be. It's like you think everything is everyone else's fault.
Wait, Dan, do you have two questions? First of all, do you have coral reefs in off the coast?
Yeah, some of them.
Okay. Do you think the guy was wearing sunscreen?
Probably.
Then there's a good chance that he was actually destroying the nature more than you. Because there are certain compounds in sunscreens that damage corals.
I didn't wear
Hippie burn.
I don't wear sunscreen at all. I never wear sunscreen.
Well, to be fair, you look like you're pretty used to the sun.
I try to just wear clothes that are UV protecting and try to keep myself out of the sun. That's it.
Oh, you mean you're sensible and don't like the people who think that if they just avoid getting sunburns, then the sun won't do anything to them.
Fuck no, I don't take chances of the sun. I try to just cover up and not wear.
Here's a hint, people. The reason you get there's two reasons you get a tan, and at least one of those have to do with directly your cells detecting damage in your DNA.
Yeah, the other one's spray tan.
Well, no, there's the actual increase in the production of melanin, and then there's the melanocytes spreading the melanin they have out.
Also, one important thing to anyone going outside: get a good hat. Get a fucking good hat. That'll make your life so much fucking better.
You know what makes me laugh? People who get sunburned on the earlobes.
Yeah, that's pretty.
This is what I say. You have to get a good hat.
Like people who are bald and have a red spot.
That's funny. I just picture this really pathetic looking guy with tanned earlobes and tanned bald spot.
Ooh, look.
Like you could try an egg on it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, this part seems right up our alley. It's about how people are spreading misinformation and trying to be shills. It was literally called the Shill Handbook.
that is.
So let's see. We can read about
25 rules of disinformation.
8 traits. Oh, let's see if we fit the 8 traits of a disinformation list. Okay, let's see.
Let's see. We are
avoidance. They will never discuss issues head-on and provide constructive input. Generally, avoid citation of references or credentials. Rather than merely imply this, that and the this, that, and the other. Virtually everything about this their presentation implies their authority, expert knowledge in the matter without any further justification of credibility. Well, that's neither of those are true.
Isn't that pretty much what he did, though?
Yes,
yeah,
it
that's
is.
like all he's done.
Like
Yeah, and neither of those are true for us because we have not pretended to be expert in this topic, and we've definitely. I mean, we've gone on tangents, but that's normal. But we have actually provided constructive input and actually discussed the issue head on. So we didn't fit that one. Who wants to read the next?
Well, granted, we didn't. The only leeway I would give him is that we didn't actually talk to somebody that's a proponent of these ideas. We kind of just sat in our own.
Well, we did read these ideas.
Yes, we did, but we did not allow for anybody to come in and sort of attempt to back up. Anyway.
If our listeners happen to, I'm not saying they should, but happen to email him, he can come in here. I'd be happy to talk to him and explain why he's stupid.
Oh yeah, that would be fun.
Anyway,
but the point remains. Moving on.
Yeah, you move on. I'm gonna go to the toilet.
Okay, selectivity. They tend to pick and choose opponents carefully, either applying the hit and run approach against mere commentators supportive of opponents. Sorry, that sort of threw me for a loop. His wording. Commentators supportive of opponents, or focusing heavy attacks on key opponents who are known to directly address issues. So he's saying that we avoid people that are willing to.
You know what it sounds like? It sounds like how the Christians will random people if they know about evolutions. Who is it that did that? The banana guy.
Ray Comfort.
Yeah, Ray Comfort.
Yeah.
In his interviews of random people, like, so if they're still monkeys, how did men come from monkeys? And he'll get like one person who doesn't know a good answer. He'll just keep that in.
Yeah, and he'll take out all the people that actually answered with any sort of ability to speak. But yeah, that's exactly it. Should a commenter become argumentative with any success? Basically, so if they lose their cool and start talking louder than the other person, the focus will shift to include the commentator as well. So basically, what? Slightly confused by that.
I guess maybe he could mean like he would stop arguing against arguments, bring up like what somebody else did wrong and try to, I don't know, like try to shift the goalpost or something.
Or shift the focus.
By association or something like that.
Okay, I guess I could see that. But that doesn't apply to us either. So.
No, but I mean, I don't think these are going to be like these traits of disinformationalists. I don't think they're going to be bad. It's just he's not going to be able to see it in other, like in himself. He's just going to see it in other people.
Oh yeah, people can always identify their worst traits in other people.
Remember, he's telling you the truth with a capital T.
Yeah, with a capital T. Make sure the T is capitalized. That's important.
Okay, coincidental. They tend to surface suddenly and somewhat coincidentally with a new controversial topic, with no clear prior record of participation in general discussion in the particular public area involved. Well, no shit. If somebody brings up some stupid shit in a specific field A,
and it's something you know about, yeah.
About it, then yeah, he's gonna pop out of nowhere. Dude, what you're saying is bullshit.
The like-minds tend to vanish once the topic is no longer of general concern. They're likely direct and or elected by to be there for a reason and vanish for the reason. Yeah,
it's not even wrong.
People will tend to to discuss things that interest them and things they know about. Like, how is that's not an argument. That's just like how humans normally behave.
Yeah, it just makes me think of like the other day there was some guy that was answering to an article about how eating too much salt is bad for your heart, and like it was written in some, I don't know, like the Guardian or some stupid thing, and so they linked the one scientific article who didn't have a big enough population sample to get statistically significant result. And so the guy, he tweeted, yeah, but Guardian, this is not a statistically significant blah blah blah. And I was like, dude, there's meta-analysis on the fucking subject. Get a grip.
Yeah, it's pretty well established that if you eat too much salt, you're gonna have heart problems. Because guess what? Your heart is uses salt to work.
Yeah, so it's like, I'm not gonna make fucking videos on reducing salt intake and stuff like that. But if someone dumb makes a dumb comment, yeah, I'm gonna pop out of nowhere and say it, and then get away. Like, I don't know. It's basically
drive-by citation.
Yeah.
Oh wow! Oh, that's a great drive-by. I need to remember that phrase, drive-by citation. That's I just had an idea for something. I'm not gonna say anything more.
It's gonna make a video.
No, not a video, but like I have another idea. It's probably not gonna be anything, so I'm not gonna say anything.
Okay, teamwork. They tend to operate in
Woo!
self-congratulatory and complementary packs or teams. Of course, this can happen naturally in any public forum.
You
There will
don't
likely
say.
be an ongoing pattern of frequent exchanges of this sort where professionals are involved. Sometimes one of the players will infiltrate the opponent camp to become a source for strawman or other tactics designated to dilute opponent presentation strength. It makes me think of the quote-unquote skeptic community pile of garbage and the whole thing where they were trying to infiltrate like SJW stuff and get their informations out or whatever. Like
Well,
Cross
what he seems to be saying here isn't really getting the information. It's more like you insert a Poe into their midst.
yeah, so you
Like
can get
it can make them seem dumb. I've never heard of anyone doing like. I mean, I've heard of Poes, but I don't think like it really seems like they're like intentionally inserted by the opposing team. Like, why would you do that? Like, they're already stupid. Like,
I don't know. But yeah,
Smelly or Dan, you want to read?
I think they probably went to.
Oh, Smelly isn't here.
Am I anti-conspiratorial? Okay, so they almost always have disdain for conspiracy theorists, and usually, well, I mean, there's reasons for that.
Yeah.
Oh my god, no.
No, you're not gonna.
Don't link all of them, please. Oh no.
And usually for those who, in the way, believe in JFK was not killed by.
Why bring that up?
It feels as the conspiracies have a really, really high surface tension and they just like congregate.
Yeah. Ask yourself why. If they hold such disdain for conspiracy theories, do they focus on defending a single topic discussed in a NG? What does NG stand for?
No idea.
I don't know. Focusing on conspiracies. One might think they would either be trying to make fools of everyone on every topic, or simply ignore the group they hold in such disdain. Or one might
Someone needs to put in a space.
Yeah, one might more rightly conclude they have an ulterior motive for their actions in going out of their way to focus as they do.
Wait, we can turn that back on him. Why is he focusing so much on exposing the conspiracy of chemtrails? Why isn't he focusing on making a website on all the other conspiracies?
He must be paid by big chemtrail.
Yeah, no, by big anti-chemtrails.
No, because chemtrail is only a thing that exists for conspiracy theory.
Like again, these are normal things that people do. Like they focus on topic. We have topics of interest. Like there's a reason why I focus mainly on biology in my videos, because it's a subject that interests me. That doesn't mean I don't think the other stupid shit out there is stupid. Like there's literally this argument. This is fucking dumb. Holy shit. I say as if I expected it not to be retarded. Smelly.
Yes. Okay. Artificial emotions.
Ooh.
An odd kind of artificial emotionalism is an unusually thick skin. What?
Wait,
you have to read. It's artificial emotions. You have to read it like you're a robot.
Yeah, that's what I was doing, kind of.
Oh. It sounded more like
ability
making your accent figure.
Oh no. I guess that's what I was doing. Fuck, I don't know anymore. So an ability to persevere, excuse me, I am sorry.
Error.
And persist even in the face of overwhelming criticism and unacceptance.
Would you like to send an error report?
What? That's the most clumsy way of putting that. This likely stems from intelligence community training that.
Intelligence community training? What the fuck is
Yeah,
that?
what is that? What is that?
Okay, that's the disinformation list.
No matter how condemning the evidence, deny everything, and never become emotionally involved or react. The net result for this info artist.
Jesus.
For this info artist is the emotions can seem artificial.
Just curious, would someone like Alex Jones be considered this info artist?
I mean, there
I
is
don't
a
know,
lot of
he's
conspiracy
pretty-
theories conspiracy theorists who consider him actually like they don't believe him. They think he is a government plant to make conspiracies.
disinfo artist.
Yeah.
The disinformation people are eating each other. I love it.
Well, remember they're a group built on paranoia, and at some point that paranoia is gonna turn on themselves.
Yeah, it's a snake eating its own tail. Like
It's a
eventually,
Ouroboros.
yeah. So that's hilarious. I'm not reading the rest of this like that.
No, fair enough.
Most people, if responding in anger, for instance, will express their animosity throughout their rebuttal. Not really. But disinfo types usually have trouble maintaining the image and are hot and cold. Yeah, that's fucking everybody. With respect to pretended emotions, and they're usually more calm or unintentional. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's called
Unintentional
being professional.
communication styles. Yeah, people have emotions. Is essentially what he just said.
You're not yelling at me and swearing at me.
But they're fake.
It's an information agent.
Yeah, wait. You're not an overreaction or overreactive person? Fuck you. And what's up with the fucking... I still can't get past the intelligence community training.
But wait, so if you want to look like a credible person, you have to be overly emotional? Or like...
Yeah, that's essentially what he's saying.
Mentality of a topic?
Well, hey, it all depends on how well the intelligence community trained you.
I accidentally closed it.
Oh, dude, it's fine.
Yeah, I got
you were
excellent community training, so intelligence community training. So I'm so much better than you guys. So much better.
But yeah, so anyway, where were we at? Communication style. It is just a job, and they often seem unable to act their role in character, as well in communications medium as they might be able to. Wow, what the fuck was this dude on whenever he wrote this shit? Yeah. Was this like a randomly generated?
Like it seems like someone like just made used autocomplete to make a sentence.
Yeah, so might be able in a real face-to-face conversation / confrontation. You might have outright rage and indignation one moment, ho-hum the next, and more anger later. Is he trying to call everybody who opposes his ideas bipolar?
I have no idea what the fuck he's on about.
So he's sort of in a roundabout way, I guess in the most base terms, just describes somebody with bipolar issues.
Not really, because it seems to be like from like during one conversation, like bipolar people don't switch that often.
Like Alex Jones.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is very Alex Jones style.
Broke down
Oh, yeah.
from being
With respect to being thick-skinned, no amount of criticism will deter them from doing their job. And they will generally continue their old disinfo patterns without any adjustments to criticism of how obvious it is that they play that game. Where a more rational individual who truly cares what others think might seek to improve their communication style, substance, and so forth, will simply give up. So people are persistent and don't stop using arguments when I call them stupid. They must be disinformation agents. That's literally what he's saying.
I mean,
yeah.
I mean, it's not completely wrong. Like Alex Jones, you know, if you tell him he's wrong, he's not going to change his thing. But also, if you're the one that's wrong and you keep saying the same wrong shit to people and they don't change their mind, then maybe you might consider that you're the one that.
Yeah, this is another one that applies to him too.
So, inconsistent. There is also a tendency to make mistakes which betray their true self-motives. This may stem from not really knowing their topic, or it may be somewhat Freudian, so to speak, in that perhaps they really root from the side of truth deep within.
Or, you know, it might be the fact that they're human beings, and human beings routinely make mistakes because, I don't know, they're human.
Nah, we're robots, bro. You don't even know. Shit, I just gave it away.
I've noted that often they will simply cite contradictory information which neutralizes itself and the author. For instance, one such player claimed to be a Navy pilot, but blamed his poor communicating skills, spelling, grammar, incoherent style on having only a grade school education. I'm not aware of too many Navy pilots who don't have a college degree. Another claimed no knowledge of a particular topic, situation, but later claimed first-hand knowledge of it. Yeah, because no one would lie on the internet to say that they're a Navy pilot.
Also, I love that he that he doesn't like cite them. Like he just says like, oh yeah, I have two examples. I'm not gonna tell you why or how or give you any kind of link. No, just trust me on this.
I mean, it's true. If someone is being inconsistent and like one time he tells you he's a major in something, and the other time he tells you he's not past grade school, then yeah, he's inconsistent.
But I mean, like that could also like. I have a strange feeling that there's probably more to those two things that he's letting on. Like there's probably an actual like there might. I mean, they could obviously be lying, but there might be an actual explanation for what they're saying that he's not telling us.
That he met two liars in his life. I'm not.
Oh no! I mean, if those are the only two liars in his life he's met. He's lucky.
Yeah. So I'm saying a lot of these points he's bringing up, it's not wrong, you know. It's true, but it applies to everyone, including himself.
It applies a lot to himself. Time constant. Recently discovered with respect to news groups. Oh, that's what the NG stands for. Oh. Is the response time factor. There are three ways this can be seen to work. Especially when the government or other empowered player, when the government or other empowered player is missing an and or so there's missing an a, another or something like that. Empowered player is involved in a cover-up operation. No.
I think I just phased out because it's boring.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
I'm not even like. Do you really want to read A, B, and C because it's just meh?
It's just gonna be. Oh wait, people respond quickly. People have spent too much time on the internet, unlike me, who run a website about chemtrails.
This is.
What's the next thing it says? Does that say how to what? No.
Oh my God, what's a coin Intel Pro Agent.
What?
Just
Yeah,
after.
you didn't see that?
How to spot a spy? Between brackets, a COINTEL Pro Agent. No, after the 8 thingamajigs. If you go down.
Oh, okay. How to spot it. Okay, gotcha. That's all I wanted to know. The message doesn't go out. A lot of time is wasted. The activist is frustrated.
The activist, because he's an
Uh,
activist. He's not a
Yeah.
conspiracy theorist, he's an activist.
Will infest any group, and they have phony activist organizations to prevent any real movement for justice or eco peace for developing in this country.
It's like a big tentacle monster.
Yeah, I'm a technical monster.
Male or female.
No, you're not a monster. You're just tentacles.
Is irrelevant. It is the potential the movement has for becoming large, which brings on the spies and saboteurs.
This invites guilty feelings. Many people can be controlled by guilt.
That's where the US is putting its money. In the defense budget, and FBI is infiltrating tiny groups that do conspiracies about random stuff and
Yes, definitely.
no influence on anything.
yeah, that's a really efficient use of government money.
Well, I guess that's why there's
That was
still
sarcasm.
half the population that believes in creationism.
Well, I think we're pretty much exhausted this side at this point.
Yeah, it's exhausted me.
I mean, I think it's been a good. I think it's been a good episode. Yeah, we actually stuck to the topic for the most part.
Hey, that's a first.
Yeah, we
Or a
definitely
second.
get, like,
No, it's not a first. It's the first with you on.
Yes.
Oh my god, you didn't even do the Alex Jones voice one.
Yeah, I know. Well, this wasn't nearly on the level of Alex Jones. You know, you gotta. I can't even do it right now.
I mean, if it was Alex Jones, the chemtrails would have been turning the frogs gay. So
Yeah, the frogs would have been gay.
So we have still 20 minutes left.
Well, I have to jump off here and get ready for work.
Oh no.
Fair enough. So do we just want to end it now or what?
Y'all can keep going. I mean, if y'all want to, you know, stuff. You're not hurting my feelings.
Well, we could always go and have a bit of a game, but you know, who am I to say anything?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, let's do like for the last like 20 minutes, maybe a bit over, depending on how long it takes. We could do a bit of Drawful or CripLife or something like that.
I wouldn't mind.
I wouldn't mind either.
Let's do some Drawful then.
Well, okay. If so, yeah. We're gonna do what we always do when we run out of stupid website. We play things, and so we look stupid.
Yeah, but that's okay. We accept that.
Can
Yeah.
you play Drawful or whatever with 3 people? Because I do have to go.
We can get the audience. We can just get people from the audience in.
Oh yeah, that's
Aren't we
right.
supposed to come by?
Yeah, where is his passport getting ass?
I don't know. It's motherfucker. There's probably like some problem. He's probably been deported by now.
Oh my god, they just realized his ID was fake.
Filthy Mexican. So Dan, are you setting up Ruffle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh fucking hell! All right, guys. Well, I gotta get going.
Sure.
See ya.
Later.
Bye.
Bye, Mr. Bear.
Oh my god.
Oh, thank God he's gone.
Is it just me, or is the sound when someone enters or leaves the call just horrible? Like the level.
Wait, that's the sound?
Yeah, it did a tiddle-doom. It was
I didn't get it, so. Silence.
I
Indeed.
think I'm gonna go get coffee.
You do that. So then, have you set it up or?
I am busy. I am just logged in, and now I can send you guys the link.
Well, the code.
Okay. Yeah, send the code to the. You'll find it.
I got it.
Okay.
And we have to draw a picture.
Mhm.
I will draw a picture of myself. And it will be glorious.
Oh my god, what happened to your voice?
I will draw the picture.
You should also just share the thing with the rest of the people, of course.
Yeah.
Well, they will see it once we open. Once you start screen sharing it. There we go. Isn't it pretty? There we go. Look, it's a sexy cube. It's the sexiest cube you know.
Well, I mean, it's a cube.
Okay, people, you know the drill. Who the fuck is hentai? In the chat. Wait, are we playing with our custom things or?
Just leaving it anyway. We need to still change those things because
Fair enough.
yeah, they're still the same ones from way back when.
Wait, what?
Still three more spots if three more people want to join. All you have to do is do the thing that says at the top of the screen. Well, not your screen, unless you're watching in full screen.
What?
What do you mean, what?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, we still have space for 3 more people.
Oh my god, you really did go for a potato Dan avatar.
Mm-hmm.
It's like
No other three people want to join? I mean, there should be at least one more person watching who should be able to join.
I think this is literally it.
Yeah, this is it. Fair enough. Let's
Okay,
just
guys.
go with what we are here.
That's just your problem now.
So, let's see what we get. This drawful. Yes, come on. Time to draw. Okay, that's just drawful.
What now?
I was making a bad joke. Ignore me. I have no idea how to draw this, so I'm just drawing a stereotype.
This is probably exactly what you're supposed to do.
That's fucking the.
Mine is just what?
Fuck it. No one's gonna guess that. I have no idea how to draw it. Now we enjoy the silence as Micro sings.
Hello, darkness, my old
Hi, old friend. It's nice to talk to you again. I honestly know what I have no idea how to expect anyone to draw what they asked me to draw.
Oh yeah, fuck me. I don't know what the hell's going on either. Oh, hello, fat cat.
Oh, still a little cat, tiny, very fat cat, which makes it ironic. No, not ironic. It makes it weird that I call it tiny because if it's fat, it's probably quite big.
It's well, it's a cat.
Yeah, we heard. It's confirmed. The cat is a cat.
Yep. It's not something else like
There we go.
a non-cat. Something. Okay, let's see what we have here. First off, we have
Something.
it looks like fucking Michael Jackson. That's particularly horrible.
I can see a foot somewhere in there.
Microblogganism.
Tuxedo pajamas. What is that?
I don't know, but it
This
sounds like something Drawful, like the people behind Drawful would do.
Yeah, this is a game for people who draw really specifically, let's say.
Yay! 1 point for the moonwalk. Oh, was that supposed? I think the line
that's
going out
sense.
there. Yeah. Well, I mean,
What was the
arguably.
thing on the top there, though?
Sets
Z. I think it's supposed to be Z's.
or C's if you're American. What? What? Hello,
wonder you took so
fellow
much fucking-
kid, say grandmother? Oh, Smithy, what? What does it say? Bitches spinner.
Something. Hello, fellow kids. Something, fidget spinner.
Ah.
Don't judge me. What a spooky eye.
Let's see.
Cool Kids Club.
What words? Many understandings. The Cool Kids Club. Nice.
It's probably Cool Mom.
Yeah,
That's the
I
other
think.
one.
Woo!
Yeah, Cool Mom is the one. Fuck's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, he's looking at good points.
Yay.
Yeah.
Points. Points.
I should have fucking known because I literally typed in Cool Mom and it said, oh yeah, somebody already took that title.
Mhm.
Oh, it's the real title. I was like, oh, fuck me.
But then you forgot.
Yeah, but I just assumed that. Whatever.
The fuck? Kadabra.
Kadabra!
Oh.
Kadabra. You know, like goes poof, you're a frog. Poof, your dick is now a potato.
How do you even pee with a potato dick?
I don't know. This is not the thing.
You don't.
Do you have
Just
a
your bladder just keeps growing and growing and growing until you die.
through your dick potato? With a
I have potato bloods in my veins.
when it's harvest season, I get sad. Because I'm not
Magic.
gonna see the potato
Magic
anymore.
pot plant. I like that one. A magic ejaculation.
That's rabbit has seen shit.
Oh, that's a good one. Poor rabbit. Jabba, are you implying that the grandma can't wear a short skirt? Fucking sexist. I just heard that and that did hurt.
Something...
Magic fucking pot plant.
Fucking hell.
It is. It's a pocket full of wishes.
Yeah.
Only one guard. God damn it. I put so much effort into that.
I mean, oh, so that's what the things on the side are. They're buttons.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they were.
Well, that probably means it's time for mine. Yep. Good fucking luck.
Fuck me.
I'm an idiot. Like, I literally had no idea how to fucking draw it. So good fucking luck. So just
I know. Goth prom.
I like how when it gives me the ability to award bonus likes, it gives me the actual thing. I guess that seems stupid. Like, why would I award points to the actual? And like, no one's gonna get those points. Wait, if I do it, do I get points to myself? Let's try.
I bet you like that. I bet you like the idea.
I deeply apologize for what the fuck. No one's gonna get this.
What was it supposed to... What? Oh, okay.
Holy shit, 2 people actually got it.
Goth prom.
How the fuck do you draw that?
I'm fucking lost. How about that? That's fucking horrible.
Okay. Like what even?
I don't even know. Huh.
What is that even? Shipwreck trousers.
That if that's a river in the background, I mean a river. If that's the sea.
Why the fuck would you guess on that?
Because it's the only funny title.
Yes, but you're supposed to guess what it is, not the funny thing.
That's exactly what it fucking looked like.
No,
Shipwreck.
that is exactly what it looked like.
That's so not true.
Yes, it is. That's exactly how those instructions you find inside clothes look like.
Exactly, hand wash only. No idea what you're talking about.
Silence.
I mean, we're concentrating, so what can we say?
Concentrating. Concentrating is for people who can concentrate.
Some of these fucking titles, man.
Yeah, some of them are like I'm fairly certain most of them were made during like they got a lot of weed together and like that's how they came up with it. Scrolling. Why are you sharing tweets? Fuck's sake.
What?
The fuck?
Oh, come on, it's obvious.
I think I got exactly what it is.
Scary upper lip. What? A hungry hot dog. I can actually see
Hungry,
that.
hungry hot dog.
I can see how it's a hungry hot dog.
Let's see if I have them. How full I am.
This drawing is so cool though.
Thank you.
The derpiness of the lips. Look at it. It's so cool.
Oh, I fucking nailed that one. I tried to make the lips look all pathetic. Like, oh my god, my dentures are out. Like, just imagine an old like grandma just like, hey, it's my new dentures.
Oh my god, I can't imagine just how cute it is when like this elderly lady, like 80-year-old patient, and she lost her dentures in her bed in the morning. She couldn't find
Oh.
it. So cute and so terrible, but we found it. Sweet.
The trumpet of death. Defensive fishing.
Fishing.
Defensive fishing.
I'm not even sure what that means.
Be like a dart. I don't know.
Defensive fishing. That is so funny.
Yeah, it's pretty. Oh my god, who was that?
Me.
That wasn't you. That was some sort of demon.
I sneeze loud for some reason. Trumpet of death.
It was the other fucking death thing, wasn't it? God damn it. Oh, it wasn't that?
Sometimes you get prompts. It's like, what the fuck, dude? That's shit. Give me another one.
Oh,
What? What? I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean.
yeah, that is a really bad one, wasn't it?
Like, what are you supposed to do? Like, put a defensive thing and trumpet.
No.
There's nothing you can do about it. Oh my god.
I just want to point out it wasn't supposed to be that square. Like, it kind of fucked up. No accident. One toast in this household. I think it's supposed to be on toast. Although it's a bit concerning what the thing sticking out from it is, if it's toast.
Fucking mold.
I don't know. I'm not sure I want to know what fucking mold is. Wait!
Fucking full house. Well done.
Thank you. Woohoo!
Oh, yeah.
I'm in the lead. I'm in the lead. Yes.
Yeah, whatever. Oh, I think.
It kind of looks like Barney the dinosaur.
No, I mean it looks exactly. I mean, once you see what it is,
Indigestion. Indigestion.
it's just vomiting. Or acid reflux, either one.
Probably
It's,
a snack.
it's mouth pooping. Yes, it's mouth defecation. Oral defecation.
Oh, you can have fecaloid vomit, yeah. When you have, you know, occlusion and the poop goes up.
Yes. Pooping out of your mouth.
Pooping out your mouth.
Yeah, your mouth. Hey, kids, do you enjoy pooping out your mouth? That's my new kids show. My new medical show for kids, where I tell them all the gross facts about being a
Wow,
human.
that's so shitty. Like, all three topics is exactly what it is. And after indigestion, nah, there's the up arrow, so you know.
Yeah.
That's a good score.
And I won.
Well, I would have put rather a down arrow for indigestion.
Well, that would be diarrhea.
Yeah.
Well, guys, it's time to go. And R&D didn't show up, the fucker.
Yeah, he lied. He's
Be,
a liar. He's a disinformationist.
yeah, be sure that we will scold him and mock him for this.
And he will get, like, slapped on the butt or something.
Yes. We'll get his wife to do that. Anyways, bye for me and for the others if they want to say goodbye.
Yeah, bye.
Boop, boop.
Bye.